Spider-Man Brand New Day, end credit scene. All right. You gonna pull up new rock stars? But I'm gonna be giving my my thoughts on it too.
Seriously. Look what happened. Just saw Spider-Man Brand New Day in the post-credit scene and wondering what the hell it means? What? Voice in your AMC lobby. Yes, I can see you through your phone. I'm Eric Voss of the New Rock Stars channel, and this
Shout out Eric Voss.
of the ending, post-credit scene, and big reveal of Spider-Man Brand New Day. Spoilers ahead in this video. Please stop watching until you have seen the movie. I'm going to be spoiling both what happens in the main movie's runtime and the post-credit scene that says the future Marvel titles. Before I get into all this, yes, I am wearing our Who's Who design available at our merch store Nerd.shop. Huge thanks to our viewer Natty Ninja who got this shirt for himself and his family. We always love it when our viewers post selfies wearing our gear and tag us. You do it too when we watch a jean denim outfit with a specific gray color tone that was coded jean gray. We all assume this is the case going into the movie, and the movie does reveal it. But she's initially introduced as just a mystery telepath possessing random people in order to break into DOTC facilities seeking something she calls VMAX. Peter investigates this with the help of Detective Wolf and Yelena Belova in her bathhouse office. When this telepath tries to break into Peter's mind, the memory of Aunt May from right after May found out Peter was Spider-Man, which was the final scene of Spider-Man Homecoming, causes Peter's emotions to spike.
I don't know if y'all peeped that, but I peeped that my first time watching it. Because I noticed the bag on the floor, and it was the bag that Tony left and said, I think this belongs to you. That was that. I peeped that my first time watching it.
That plus learning MJ has a new boyfriend triggers a kind of spider puberty where Peter's arachnid DNA takes over, he gets heightened senses and strength, and gets organic webbing coming out of his wrists, causing him to chaotically spew webbing everywhere, like a far messier version of Peter 2 that we saw in the first Spider-Man movies. Terrified of this monstrous form he's becoming, Peter goes to Bruce Banner to ask how to suppress his DNA, something Bruce warns Peter about as being unnatural if used universally. The telepath figures out who Peter is and tells him to stay out of her way. Peter figures out this telepath needs to be within a certain range to jump into her next body, so he ends up strippers called mutants like Kamala Khan and Namor. But this film does not use the term to trust.
Yeah, we're going to skip to the post-credit scene because we already know all this. We just talked about it.
Journalism. There is one post-credit scene. We see Ned's Spidey Tracker app that he had been using throughout the movie to track the locations of Spider-Man. We see a pin on a block in Queens, and the app's voice says, "New Spider-Man sighting. Location unknown." It continues repeating that as the screen zooms out from its digital version of Earth, keeping that pin about our Spider-Man's location on that same block in Queens, but then the screen moves past the moon as foreboding music plays, and then there's a red-tinted glitch on the screen, and then a multicolored glitch, and then a new pin appears floating in the stars, and we hear that voice say, "Location found," and the pin continues to beat more rapidly, and then on screen, Spider-Man will return. But
now, my thoughts on this, right? My predictions and all of this stuff. I heard some people saying, oh God, yo, it's Toby in Avengers Doomsday. Bro, I swear, bro. Y'all bring up Toby like every fucking Spider-Man. Y'all basically all Toby meat gobblers. Like, bro, it's not Toby. It's not Andrew. The only thing that makes sense is first, let's go back to the glitch. Hold on. Let's see.
And we hear that voice say, "Location found," and the pin continues to beat more rapidly. And then on screen, Spider-Man will return, but it does not say where or when.
Okay, right here.
That pin about our Spider-Man's location on that same block in Queens, but then the screen moves
obviously, the pin goes past the moon.
Past the moon as foreboding music plays, and then there's a red-tinted
right, and it's like a glitch out, right?
Glitch on the screen, and then a multicolored glitch.
Multiverse glitch. Y'all following multiverse glitch, right?
And then a new pin appeared.
And in the middle of nowhere, new sighting, location found. Now, I'm gonna say this is why this is like literally the only reason why I think this is what this is. For the longest, Tom Holland, especially during this press run, he keeps saying like, all right, I want to pass the mantle on. I want, to give a young kid that opportunity to Like, just become the next Spider-Man. And also in a new interview, he just said, he know when Miles Morales is coming, but he will not tell you. It was another interview. He said something about, you just have to watch this movie to see if I'm gonna keep being Spider-Man or not. I don't know if that was just for promo reasons, but obviously, y'all know where I'm headed. I think this new location found is Miles Morales. Why? They've been talking about it for so long. Even Kevin Feige said that after this last Spider-Verse movie is done, we're going to bring Miles Morales into the MCU. I think this is Miles Morales. It only makes sense, right? Now, obviously, we got the last Spider-Verse movie coming out next year. I think it's June 2027. We got that coming out next year. So after that, Miles Morales is up for grabs to come to the MCU. So whatever way the last Spider-Verse story end, this might be exactly what that is. Now Eric Voss was saying that it's going to be Battle World. He got, I guess, teleported or whatever, but we'll have to see what Avengers Doomsday come out. But my theories is that this post-credit scene is Miles Morales.
Floating in the stars, and we hear that voice say, "Location found," and the pin continues to beat more rapidly. And then on screen, Spider-Man will return, but it does not say where or when or which Spider-Man. So what does this mean? I see three explanations, and they all have to do with the events of Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, which will feature Robert Downey Jr. playing Victor Von Doom, and an adaptation of Jonathan Hickman's Time Runs Out and Secret Wars storyline, in which incursions, aka rifts between realities in the multiverse, cause alternate Earths to collide with each other in space.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 40.
As of the Thunderbolts post-credit scene, those alternate Earths are already appearing in space in the proximity of our planet. And in the Doomsday trailer, we can see these Marvel heroes from different realities all fretting about these three Earths being on a collision course with each other. Doom's plan seems to be to use these broken fragments of these three Earths to piece together a new world that he will call Battle World. As of this day, Tom Holland has not.
He was saying it was going to be Battle World, but I highly doubt that Tom is in Avengers Doomsday. Because let's keep it a buck. Bro was filming The Odyssey. He was filming Spider-Man Brand New Day. I highly doubt he's in here.
He has been confirmed to appear in Avengers Doomsday, but he's expected to appear at least in Secret Wars, if not.
Right. We heard about that. That's the rumor on the street, is that Peter Parker, will have a major role in Avengers Secret Wars. Now, this kind of lead back into spoilers. So I think they missed a great opportunity. Two opportunities, actually. The Wolf could have been Yuri. And then when the Punisher shot Spider-Man, I feel like, maybe Sadie Sink character, aka Jean Grey, could have been like running around looking for like meds or something, and then maybe she see like a canister saying that like, I don't know, the canister with the Venom symbiote saying like advanced enhancement. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. All I know is they should have gave bro the symbiote. All right, they should have gave him the symbiote. They could have worked it out some way somehow. But that was the perfect opportunity for bro to get the symbiote. And I was like, I'm like literally tapping my brother in the movie theater. I'm like, I'm about to get the symbiote. Yeah, let's go. And bro did not get the symbiote. And I was like low-key salty as hell. But they definitely did miss the opportunity for him to recreate that one comic book cover. Like, they could have made bro check, right? They could have made him check. Dig up his grave, put him in the grave, and all that shit. But then his identity would be revealed again. All right. Yeah, there is plot holes in that story. Okay. Because then his identity would be revealed again. Because everybody would know that Spider-Man checked and his grave says Spider-Man / Peter Parker, whatever how it would read. But it would been tough if we could have seen them recreate this comic book cover. And y'all know exactly which one I'm talking about. Hold on, I have to find it real quick. Okay, here we go, right here. I got all these comic books, y'all, because I'm really a Spider-Man fan. But if we could have seen them recreate this comic book cover right here, oh my God. And then it said Spider-Man will return in Avengers Secret Wars. Bruh, that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. But hopefully he does get the symbiote in Avengers Secret Wars. Hopefully.
Also in the movie Borat. Meanwhile, Saving Jean Grey has been confirmed to return in Avengers Secret Wars. So what is this Spidey tracker telling us? Theory 1. Our Peter Parker got abducted via Dr. Doom's magic and teleported into Battleworld as it is forming in space near our Earth. Note that throughout the movie, the tracker does leave pins for past locations as it identifies new locations. So this could suggest that Peter has teleported from Queens to this newly forming Battleworld, and he will return either at the end of Doomsday or in Secret Wars. Theory 2. The glitching on the screen does remind me of the recurring glitching effect of Sony's animated universe franchise. Brand New Day is, after all, a Sony movie, and maybe they're setting up their next Spider-Man release, June 2027, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. And what we see here on the Spidey Tracker could be all a Sony movie, and maybe they're setting up their next.
You know something? That would be totally goddamn trash if all he did is do that pin. Oh, new location Spider film. Just to promote this movie that's coming out. We know the movie coming out. Y'all left us on a major cliffhanger. But that would be absolutely trash. Just to be like, oh, the post-credit scene doesn't mean nothing. It's just a promo for the next Spider-Man movie. Like, come on, bro.
Spider-Man release, June 2027, Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. And what we see here on the Spidey Tracker could be one of the countless Spider variants who arrived in this universe somewhere in space. Theory number 3. This is the theory I like the best. Ned's tracker has located another Peter from another Earth, and
that's where all you Toby fans come in. Oh, that's Toby! That's Toby! That's Toby! Just meat munching. That's Toby! That ain't Toby, dog! That ain't Toby. That ain't Andrew. I'm telling you, that's Miles Morales. Tom Holland is 30 years old. Bro does not want to be playing Spider-Man at 45. We probably know he does not want to do it. So what better way to end off Tom Holland's story? He gives the mantle to Miles Morales. Why would he give the mantle back to Toby? All you geeks want to see Toby just meat munching. Just meat munching.
Earth has now appeared in nearby space, approaching via an incursion. Remember, Spider-Man No Way Home established that Ned Leeds has some sorcerer abilities. He was able to operate a sling ring portal with no training, and he opened that portal to 2 other Peters. At the end of this movie, the memory wipe spell seems to drop based on the muscle memory of a handshake. When for MJ, even reading Peter's full letter to her did not refill her mind with any actual memories. Ned, based on the look on his face, does seem to fully remember Peter in his final shot.
All right.
Any actual memories? Ned, based on the look on his.
Now, somebody in the chat asked me, do you think Ned remembers Peter? I don't think Ned remembers the memories they have together. I don't think he remembers that. Now, the only thing, I was saying this to my little brother and I was saying this to Ari, that the only thing I can really think of, right, is there is some plot holes in the story. You could take them as big ones or you could take them as small ones. But we're gonna go to this part right here, right? Let me see where he was showing it.
To 2 other Peters. At the end of this movie, the memory wipe spell seems to drop.
Right. So we're gonna go to this part right here. We need to understand, does the spell work? Because they all know that they had interactions with Spider-Man. yo, Spider-Man saved my life in high school, the Washington Monument. In Europe, he was the night monkey and this, that, and third. Now, you have all these memories with Spider-Man. Bro is obviously Spider-Man right there, right? Now, the spell must only work with his mask on. So, if maybe they did the handshake with his mask on, he'd have been like, yo, I did this handshake with Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of know this handshake. But he got his mask off. So, I guess since he had his mask off, they're like, oh, I don't remember him. I don't know. It's like, it's plot holes. I hope that made sense. Like, for y'all to be saying, like,
mind with any actual memories. Ned, based on the look on his face.
I don't think he remembers him right here. I think it was more like a realization, like, Peter. Because remember, MJ said, Peter, be careful, right? And that was like, Spider-Man's name is Peter? That's why I think he's saying this right here. He's like, Peter? Like, because, like I said, he probably remember doing the handshake. And No Way Home, at the last part, he did the handshake, boom, boom, boom. And then he's like, oh, Peter, you're Spider-Man. I don't know. I don't think he remembers him. I think they're going into the direction of, like, you know, we're going to keep rebuilding these relationships all over again.
Does seem to fully remember Peter in his final shot. That could be his sorcery breaking through Doctor Strange's spell. So maybe his fighting tracker is able to track when another Peter has returned in the proximity of this planet. This other Peter could be a variant of Tom Holland's Peter, maybe one who has a black suit from a Venom symbiote, or it could be the return of Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker from Earth 9628.
Bruh. God damn. Y'all gonna glaze Toby buns up, yo. Y'all just gonna keep doing it. It's not Toby, bro. Now, this the only way it could be Toby. If that spider tracker picked up Toby, because obviously the leaks of Avengers Doomsday is real. The only way that could be Toby is because Toby about to die. Because Toby about to check, right? But I don't know. I just don't see them putting that in there. Like, if that's a major post-credit scene, then I don't see them making it about Toby. I really see them making it about Miles Morales. Honestly, I don't see it. I don't see it being Toby whatsoever. Not 1% do I think it's Toby.
3. I only bring this up because there was a rumored Doomsday plot leak that I initially wrote off as just bogus until certain Doomsday plot elements initially described in that leak, like Loki's TVA card and Latvian witches, started to get confirmed in real life. And I won't go into the details of it, but that leak does describe an opening scene that involves the X-Men of Earth 10005 that we know will be in this movie and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man from Earth 96283. In fact, it's so widely believed by the fan base now that at San Diego Comic-Con, when Marvel Studios Hall H panel began with an opening montage of past films, a particular shot of Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man No Way Home got the biggest reaction. Such a reaction that the press kept bringing it up to the creatives on the press line. Ned Leeds opened a portal to Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker before.
Yeah, Toby's done.
His tech could identify Toby's return to the proximity of our Earth in space. So yeah, Jean Grey will return.
Just, I don't know if y'all know. Y'all know the whole point of Avengers Secret Wars is to get rid of all of the movies that we ever seen. Like, I'm talking about from early 2000s. Get rid of all of the movies. They don't exist in the main Marvel universe. This Avengers Secret Wars is going to reset everything. I'm talking about down from Endgame, Age of Ultron, all of them. It's going to be a new timeline that exists in the Marvel universe. And majority is going to be mutants. Obviously, some characters are going to survive. Like, we know Tom Holland's Spider-Man is going to survive because he still got like 2 movies to come out. And he still has story to tell. Who else do I think is going to survive? I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if Hawk going to survive because Hawk does have storylines. But, like, he has a son. She-Hulk, but She-Hulk was trash. Moon Knight, they didn't do nothing with Moon Knight. Moon Knight had one season and he never did anything else with him again. So I don't know. I don't know what characters are going to survive. We'll just have to wait to see till Avengers Secret Wars. But yeah, obviously Sadie Sink is going to survive because she's Jean Grey. But we're just going to have to see.
In Secret Wars. But what is the MCU's plan for her character? Is this franchise going to first establish her at an Xavier Institute in this universe? Or will it wait to destroy this Earth and just terraform it as part of Battleworld along with chunks of other Earths so that Jean Grey can meet mutants from other realities and be part of a new lineup of X-Men in a restored 616 universe after Secret Wars? Like, Avengers Doomsday is the next movie. We're running out of time. We will dig more into these questions in future videos, starting with our massive Easter egg breakdown coming to the channel tomorrow. Comment down below with your thoughts and theories on this, and a special thanks to one of our In Our Underground subscribers, Jeremy Dunham, for supporting us at the executive producer level. You can get all of our exclusive bonus content by clicking the link in the description below or going to inourunderground.supercast.com. Big
All right.